In this video, we're going to be talking about compression. Hey, welcome back guys, Tarnim here. And if you guys could, please like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified as soon as there's another video. But yes, compression. What is it? How does it work? Do we apply this to all of our audio tracks? How much do we apply? How much is too much? How much is too little? All of this can be extremely intimidating at first glance. But we're going to tackle this one step at a time just to make sure that we understand exactly which elements of the compressor is doing what. Alright, and for my demonstration of compression, I'm going to use a stock plugin from Pro Tools. Okay, and I'm actually going to have because I have the bass drum isolated by itself, so that's going to be the only instrument that you hear. And to better explain what it is that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to have it playing. Okay, and when you get a bunch of audio showing up in this meter, which is the gain reduction meter, that just means that your threshold is set too low. So we want to go ahead and rise that up. And we want to have it to the point where that meter is showing roughly about a decibel. All right, here. So it's just kind of like kissing the meter, as if you would. All right, here, I'm going to put 1 decibel. Make up for that. The exact time of 10 milliseconds is fine already. But when it comes to release, we're going to want to shove that down to roughly around, I would say 5. All right. And then for the ratio, per se, it's 3-to-1. So for every 3 decibels that the audio surpasses the threshold, it's going to get an extra decibel of gain. And that's how that works. So 3-to-1 is fine. It's not too much, not too little. All right. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to burn through this just like how it was with the EQ and applying compression to all of these tracks that we already have selected here. All right, and next I'm going to be adding a compressor to the vocals. And things are a little bit different when you're adding compressor to vocals. I personally like to use two compressors because you want one compressor that's going to be reacting fast to the audio that comes through. But then you also want to have another compressor that's going to attack it slow so it can catch everything that the compressor that's going fast misses. All right, so let's do these vocals.
Swear that's what love is. Holding so tight to you, I need jumping. I will sing this out loud to you. Making it like it was that's a bit. Making it like it was fake Friday.
And now we're adding on our second compressor.
Swear that's what love is. Holding so tight to you, I need jumping. I will sing this out loud to you. Making it like it was meant to be. Making it like it was fake Friday.
And back I made a video, it was called Parallel Processing. And that was the phase that we had started with in this whole mix. So what we're going to do now is with the parallel processing, we are going to do parallel compression by adding a compressor onto the compressive track so that it can give it some more intensity, more action. All right, so let me go ahead and let's take a look at this SSL comp. All right, let's see this.
Swear that's what love is.
And right off the bat, we want to have a quick release for the parallel compressive track. All right, and then the attack is fine at 1. Okay, ratio 4:1, it's great. All right, makeup gain, why? Let me see.
Swear that's what love is. Holding so tight to you, I need jumping. I will sing this out loud.
All right, and just like we did for the drums, we're going to do that to the instrumentation. We're going to add a compressor onto that. All right, to give it the parallel, instead of parallel processing, it's going to be parallel compression. All right, and let's go ahead and see here. All right, and this is going to have a quick release. We want it to be really quick. All right, the attack is fine at 1, ratio 4:1 is fine. Makeup is definitely okay. Let's see here.
Swear that's what love is. Holding so tight to you, I need jumping.
And for the vocals,
Out loud to you. Making it like it was meant to be.
all right, so I just went through to put the compression onto the parallel processing track for each group, per se, instrumentation, drums, vocals. So I'm going to go back and forth between having these on and off, and let's see if we can spot a difference.
Swear that's what love is. Holding so tight to you, I need jumping. I will sing this out loud to you. Making it like it was meant to be. Making it like it was make believe.
All right, so that was like a big step, in my opinion, of course. I mean, we added compression to these tracks, and then we went a step further and added parallel compression to ensure that we are not having any audio escape our grasp. Everything's together, locked up in a case, and we're getting there. We are getting there. All right, so up next, what I have planned for us to do is we're going to do de-essing. I'm going to tell you what's the purpose of that, why do we need it, and how it's going to help us out. And that's going to be in the next video. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for dealing with my madness. And I'll see you guys next time. Be safe.